Hello, Ben McMillan here with McMillan Giants. Today I'm going to show you guys how I water my water tank, my setup, and then I'll do a real quick patch update. Behind me you'll see these are the plants that were almost dead. We are at day 20 now. We have a pumpkin set on every one of them. They're not as big as I'd like them to be, but we'll give you some day 20 numbers here at the end. There's my tank. Here's where it plugs into the wall. And this is a Wi-Fi plug off Amazon. You can turn off and on your pump from your phone. This is just the cord that goes into the tank, into my pump, which is here. Most people's pumps are outside the tank. Mine's on the inside. The outside are probably even better. And here's my garden hose. This goes around my water softener so no salt gets in here. I turn it on overnight. It has this simple cattle float. When the water gets to about right here, it shuts it off. And then I put an air compressor fitting right here. Here's an air compressor piece. Whoop. When I plug that in, it blows air down that piece of PVC, and there's one that goes that way, that way, that way, and that way, and it bubbles the heck out of it. So I'll dump my fertilizers in here. I leave this run while I turn the pump on to keep the fertilizers stirred up and mixed up. Here's a quick look at the PVC that goes down inside the tank for the air bubbler. Then I unplug it. From there, 1-inch black pipe goes under the ground to right there, and then a piece of 1-inch black pipe goes across the ground, and up from there, each pumpkin has, wow, that's hard to tell, can I do this? Right there, a wobbler head, and right basically in the center there's one wobbler head that comes up off each one of those to water. From the 1-inch poly underground, it goes up a 3/4 inch piece of PVC. On top of the PVC there's a 20 psi pressure regulator that makes all the wobblers spray the exact same. And then on top I'm using a middle angle wobbler with a lavender head. Now here's a look at the wobblers actually in use. Then as you can see, one wobbler will cover an entire plant, and then now we'll take you back to the patch. Over here in this mass of weeds, this is my daughter's 1819. Again, another amazing plant. She's gonna put about 5 pumpkins on there. And them weeds, man, that's why I use weed fabric. All right, here's a 1298 Dietrich squash. My wife's got 2 pollinated here and there. Over here's my 1819. I got one under the tent right there. Right back here, give me the 2147. Behind that, that'll be the 1747, 0.5 Bailey. And somewhere way back here, that's gonna be your 2554 Andrews. But as you can see, plants are definitely coming back to life. A couple 1,000 gallons of water, lots of biologicals. I still have this whole center section on every plant that's dead. That's because I did it, but I'm focusing here all on this new growth. Probably gonna get about 1,600 square foot plants when I get done with this, but that's not needed. That's just to try to salvage what I got. All right, and real quick before I give you these small day 20 numbers, this is to give you guys a little bit of positive encouragement, because hopefully I'll still be able to get a decent pumpkin out of that. I know online you're going to see people saying they have 2, 3, 4, 500 pound pumpkins on day 20. Well, I don't, and I still haven't lost any hope. So, and then that little red crate right there, that's a surprise. We'll talk about that another time. That's for next year. Might be growing indoors. And finally, the day 20 numbers y'all been waiting on. Day 20 for the 1747.5 Bailey, coming in at a whopping 50 pounds. Next, we have the 1819 Marshall This came in at 78 pounds on day 20, and the 2147 came in at 101 pounds on day 20. And this here's the 2554. We're on about day 10, so no numbers on there yet. Again, if anybody does want any seeds from any of the pumpkins I've grown, I always throw a link in the description how to get them. And God bless you all and your families, and get out there and grow some giants. Thank you for watching.